Welcome to Timeout with Twinpossible.
Hi, and welcome to Timeout with Twinpossible. Today we're going to discuss fitness, but in a different way. Usually we're doing exercises, toning up our bodies by using physical fitness. Here, we're going to discuss footwear for fitness, where you don't actually have to do too much to gain by wearing expensive footwear. Is it fact or fiction? You be the judge. Okay? I had to get in on this because, you know what, when it first came out, these shape-ups and things of this nature, I was extremely skeptical. I laughed. I said, whoever pays $100 for that is throwing their money out the window. Ha ha. I had a good chuckle about it. And all the months went by later, then I don't know why it got into my head. Oh, I was getting my son's shoes, sneakers at Modell's, and I happened upon them, and I just figured I'd try them on, and then I saw that Reebok had their own little version. I forgot what they're called, Easy Tone, I believe, yeah. So I tried them on, just whatever, and I put them back, and then I started thinking about them. It got into my head, as anything does when I look at something in the store. If I don't get it, it just goes in my head and sits there until I can find a way to get it. Anyway, but, you know, I really still wasn't sold on the idea. I was just a little curious, so I did a little research, looked on Amazon and sites of that nature on reviews, and they seem pretty darn positive. And one thing you don't have a lot of time when you have kids, much less new multiples, is you don't have a lot of time to exercise. So I have exercised less now than, probably ever in my life lately. It's been a good 4 weeks since I've had a decent workout of any sort of real aerobic nature, so I'm probably going to be like when I get back. But I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to invest in it, I'm going to try it out, I'm going to relay it to you guys and see if there is truth in it. So on Memorial Day weekend, I went and treated myself to a pair of Skecher shape-ups and a pair of their tone-up flip-flops, since it's summertime and, you know, some days I don't feel like wearing sneakers. I'm not a big sneaker person, actually, so canvas, if anything. So really, you know, it was a stretch for me. But they're kind of cute. They come in cute, cool colors. These are, I'll show a picture since I don't have a cameraman yet. Silver, white with maroon in them. I'm going to go with a few things, but I also have the black flip-flops. I like those too. Very comfy. I'm usually quite cheap with shoes, so this was a big stretch for me to spend all this money. But I did apply for the credit card, so I got like 25% off, I believe. So do that, okay, if you're going to go to Modell's and buy your shape-ups there. I tried on the shape-ups and I tried on the Reeboks. And the Reeboks to me seem too much like normal sneakers. If I can't see or feel any kind of difference, then to me it's got to be a bunch of, you know, it's like that. It's got to be not for real, you know. I don't believe in it. I want to see and feel something a little bit different. And you definitely see that these have a different size, you know, like bottom sole of them than a regular sneaker. They're more elevated and they do have a curve to them. They say it's kind of like walking in sand. I don't know. I try to do that as little as possible. But you do feel something when you walk, but it's not annoying. Some people say it's annoying. In the reviews, it's not. It really, I could walk all day in them and be totally fine and comfortable in them, no problem. So they are very comfortable. You do feel the difference. You do feel the rocking motion. So it probably is more like walking in sand. Or you feel the difference. When you slide on the Reeboks, same price really, which Reebok is a great name, you know, but when you slide those on, you don't feel any difference, okay? So I figure, what the heck. So since Memorial Day, I've been checking it out because I haven't been exercising. And when I don't exercise, the legs and the butt go to jelly fast. I can firm them up sort of quickly, but after a pregnancy, my butt just turns into like mush for some reason, and it flattens a bit. I don't have a big butt. And unfortunately, the thighs get very jelly-like. So that's basically what I'm really annoyed with and trying to get. And I've been feeling, sorry, to those who this offends, don't watch, I've been feeling my buttock to see if there's any difference in the firmness, and I'll do the jiggle tester. Still got some jiggle, but this is without exercise. pertaining to my hiney for that long. So I really do think that wearing these and the sandals on a daily basis have helped me in the derriere department, because normally I need a lot of maintenance for that. Even though it only takes like 5 minutes every few days to keep it tight for me, it's pretty basic and easy for me to do that. I haven't really been doing much of anything. So I do think that they're helping a bit. I can't say to what extent. I did lose a few pounds, but you know what? And it could have very well been from the shoes, because I didn't change my diet. But the problem was that I went on birth control and I gained like 5 more. So I gained back more than I lost. But I guess birth control does that to you, unfortunately. Great side effect, huh? So the thighs, they're still jiggly, but maybe a little better. Let's try to like judge the width. Okay, we'll see me now. Like, this is like a finger apart at the top. So we'll see how that goes, if it spreads further out or whatever. But I mean, it's still jiggly up there. I do have some jiggliness. But if I grab the buns for not working out at all, not bad. I think that they have helped. And like I said, I think they did help me lose a couple pounds. And then I just kind of just went on the birth control just for endometriosis pain. And of course, you know, don't want to get pregnant either. But I don't think that's going to happen naturally anyway at this point. But just in case, in all ways, just to cover the basis of everything, I went on that and I gained weight. So unfortunately, I can't tell you that aspect if you're going to lose a ton of weight. But I can tell you, you will feel the difference. And you do kind of feel like when you're walking that you're working your leg muscles out a little bit more than usual. A flat shoe is kind of just like step after step. You're just like kind of bouncing off the pavement. This is more like a rocking motion, okay? So it really kind of just cradles your foot, and it's very comfortable. It's not like it's uncomfortable. So at least you're getting high quality. I figured at least I'm getting high quality footwear when normally I'm Payless department, you know what I'm saying? I like nice clothes that are name brand, marked down, but I like cheap shoes for some reason. I just can't spend a lot on shoes. But my feet are feeling the difference. Normally I'm jamming my feet into uncomfortable shoes. They've been thanking me since I bought the sandals and these. They're really nice and cozy, and I do believe they're starting to help and have made some difference. So I do have to say that I do recommend them. And if I can answer any other questions about it, you can always contact me at contact@twinpossible.com, and you can always buy them from my site. Every purchase made is helping my desperately needing it family, and also I am donating to a charity. Right now I'm figuring out which one I want to do, but I have a couple in mind, so I'll let you know. I want to donate a percentage of everything from the photo contests and everything that I do on my site, now and in the future, to a charity, because that's who I am. And I love children and animals, and all those causes are worthy to me, so it will be something like that. That'll be announced shortly. But as for the Skechers, if you got the money, go for it. I don't think you'll regret it, and go for that 25% off, because when I bought that and the sandals that same day, I saved like $35, $40, so you can't go wrong. Alright? So, that's all for now. Thank you for taking time out with Twinpossible.